Bless up people on the Wednesdays, January 9th, and we're coming to you right here at BOJTV Live. Alright, quite a few stuff happening on social media at this time. We're looking at the bigger stories though, and we have a story for you. Cops claim that mice ate half-ton of missing marijuana. You hear me? I tell us the police claim say rat eat half-ton of marijuana that went missing. We have that story coming up for you. Also, Jada Kingdom, in a question and answer, admits that she was raped at the age of 14. We're going to look at that as well. And also, we are listening to new bad artists, you know. Bad. Ricardo Sing and also Menace. We have some new things for them we'll preview from another day, because I believe that this year, 2019, is going to be a hot year for new artists. So, I want to take a look first at the two bad artists we want to feature, and before we go into the Jada Kingdom and the rat story, though, let's take a look at it. All right, so this bad artist goes by the name of Ricardo Sing. He's an ex-soldier in the United States of America, originally from Jamaica, but he is now retired out of the army and he is into music. And I want to tell you something sound good.
Girl, and you know them a trouble. Wine, them a wine and a bubble. Girl, and you know them a trouble. Club nice, club popping. Pretty girl, me want take them go shopping. Tight up dress, love off his stocking. High heels, that make it happen. She step in at the club stopping. Secretary wine, want know what happened.
Alright, so that was a sneak peek of Ricardo Sings. Trust me, wine and bubble. Take a look on YouTube for that for yourself. Talking about Ricardo Sing though, also, you know, if you listen to him and him talking in real person, he has a very fine voice, and a lot of persons saying that when him it's auto-tuning in his voice, but if you really talk to him in person, as I did, you'll recognize that him have a very fine voice. So the songs are not auto-tuned. There was a big thing the other day on social media, people saying that, you know, it's auto-tune him. Songs, them white sound, so, but I can tell you for sure it's not auto-tune. The ex-soldier is very talented, and he also addressed the situation the other day as it relates to auto-tuning. We have that on the BOJTV Instagram page. I'm trying to cue that up for you so we can take a look at that clarification made by Ricardo Sing, saying that his voice is authentic. I want to find that for you quickly before we jump into another story. Okay, here he is, Ricardo Sing, and he's addressing that rumor. Let's find that for you right here, and you can check him out on Instagram. Let me just cue this up properly, because he's setting the record straight. Mr. Sing ain't playing this year, man. Let's go. Well, this is actually the clip when he was in Jamaica eating some real nice conch, yardman style. But we're trying to find the right clip for you with him addressing the fact that person were saying that his thing was auto-tune. We're going to cue that up. We may have to come back to that story a little bit later, but let's jump into this one that we have for you also. Okay, so we are hearing that Bad Boys 3, starring Will Smith and also Martin Lawrence, they are now shooting. They have completed a couple of days of shoot, and the movie Bad Boy 3 actually will be in the theaters January 17th. 2010 though, not 2019. So we're going to have to wait almost a year before we see that movie. Let's take a look.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, this is crazy. Wait, just wait. It's official.
It's official, yo. The internet is killing us, but it's
official, baby. It's official. Bad Boys 3. It's happening. It's official. Yo.
It's official. All right, so you can check that out a year from now, though, in the theaters.
That's it. No more. Y'all can't handle no more of that.
It's gonna be in the theaters. All right, so also we found out that he went into office the other day and he got a new office. But we're finding out that he actually went into office, but it was actually Martin Lawrence's office that Will Smith went into. Let's take a look at this clip. Hope the internet holds up.
Day 1, Bad Boys 3. I'm rolling in. Hey, Jason, what's up, man? What's the deal? Ooh, I have an office. Yeah. I have an office. Ooh, and a script and an office. My office. My office. Put Jerry Bruckheimer on the phone right now. You tell him it's Will Smith. Tell him get out the cryo chamber and pick up the phone. I made myself tired doing this stupid scene. Day 1. Bad Boys.
All right, so that's it. Bad Boy 3 will be in the theaters a year from now. They're shooting now and we'll continue to give you updates. So a year from now, January 17, 2020. You can check out Bad Boy 3. Let's jump into that hot story that we told you about that we have been following. Let's go over to BOJTV's Facebook page. And remember, we're doing this live, so you're giving you as real is. All right, so there you go. Cops claim that mice ate half-ton of missing marijuana. Police say rat eat up half-ton of ganja. And luckily, yep, it is not Jamaica this time. 8 police officers in Argentina were fired. Who were fired were desperate, were so desperate that they put the blame on mice and claimed the rodents ate half-ton of marijuana that went missing. 13,000 pounds of cannabis left in the warehouse. The cannabis was noticed to be missing when police made an inspection of the warehouse in which it was stored in Pilar in Argentina. Javier Spicia, the former police commissioner, had left 13,000 pounds of cannabis unsigned when stepping down from his post 1 year ago. The successor to him conducted a search with officers and found that half-ton of the substance was missing. Food experts from Buenos Aires University said that there is no way that mice would have mistaken the cannabis for food. They went on to say that even if the mice had found it and thought it was food, they would have found a huge group of dead mice in the warehouse after ingesting that. All right. So internal affairs were called in after the shortfall was discovered. The cannabis had been stored 60 kilometers from Buenos Aires for more than 2 years. 6,000 kilograms was initially stored and registered, but upon inspection, only 5,460 kilograms were found remaining in the warehouse. Upon noticing the huge shortfall, Commissioner Emilio Portero notified the Internal Affairs Department and they made an inspection of the warehouse. Spicia and 3 police officers were called before Judge Adrian Gonzalez Chavar, and all 3 men gave the same explanation for the missing cannabis. The mice had eaten it. Now the 4 police officers will be called before the judge to testify on May 4. The job of the judge will be to find out if the missing cannabis is a result of police negligence by these police officers. Spicia is also looking at facing an internal police investigation as he has failed to present his 2017 sworn income statement. Now, this is the interesting part coming up right here. The case suggests that both the 8 police officers and commissioner took the missing cannabis and had lived off the profits after selling it on the streets. On the other hand, there could be some truth, and there may be many dazed and confused mice living on the streets of Buenos Aires. So, big story popping right there. The police are blaming the rodents for the ganja gone missing. What you think, people? You think the rat them couldn't really eat off so much ganja? Let us hear your comment on that one. All right, so finally at this time, Jada Kingdom that outspoken artist there. She was doing a question and answer with some fans, and she said, ask me anything and I'll tell you the truth. And one fan asked her if she's still a virgin. She said that she was raped when she was at the age of 14, and she said not once, twice. And she went on to say a lot of stuff, including that she was actually bipolar for true. And she revealed a lot of stuff. In a subsequent post, we will put that out for you. All right, so this is where we're going to leave it right here on BOJTV Live at this moment. So stories popping right now. Bad Boy 3 will be out in the theaters January 17th. But it's 2010. And also, police are blaming rats for missing tons of, well, a lot of missing ganja. And also, we said that we wanted to show you 2 bad artists. Oh, but we have to go back to those. We can't leave that out. We already spoke to you about Ricardo Singh. And with respect to what they were saying, as it relates to his voice being auto-tuned. If we don't find it in this clip, we'll come back to that. But we have one more bad artist I want to introduce you to, you know. See the rat there? this what the rat there was. We take with the marijuana there in Argentina. Alright, but we want to find that before we close off. I really want to let you listen to Menace. Him have a bad song out, and you can go on the BOJTV page and check that out. Here it is right here. This is Menace.
Oh no, I don't know what's Menace. Yeah. They tell them man, tell them pops up. You can't touch me clip if you know your love stuff. 3-star be laugh, you be get enough cut. If your girl fuck around, she be get enough cut. So come and she going, me tell him fi just clutch. Feel me badness I like this savage plus touch. Squeeze up it trigger man, them and just cut.
Alright, so it's a little bit raw right there. That's the unedited version, but you can check out the clean version all over the internet. So that's the new artist trending right now. Menace, and him bad, trust me. Go on him Instagram page and check him out. He must spit off lyrics like whoa. Finally, just before we go, we want to drop that clip for you with Robert Singh addressing the fact that person was saying that his songs are really auto-tuned and it's not his real voice, but he's clarifying that right now, right here on BOJTV Live.
When love come knocking at your door, you must be very sure that you're ready. From she looking at me face, and me know say she like me. In her bed, say she want have me nightly. She want love and she don't want to fight me. Say she love Ricardo very highly. Yo, this is Ricardo Singh, aka Singing Bees. I just want just a little thing, you know. Someone that talk about auto-tune. We don't deal with auto-tune, you know. Yo, Newland man, them break.
Yeah, man, so the man serious. But him think him not deal with auto-tune, brother. So I want to clip up that the right way, because I want to listen, because the man hurt about it. With him a same voice, auto-tune. But as I said, I spoke to him in person. He has a very fine voice. So person will sometimes probably genuinely mistake it and don't realize that it is his real voice, but it's actually a real voice. We're going to leave it here for you on this show. We're out of time. I promise you we'll play back that clip again from Ricardo Singh. This is BOJTV Live at this moment. We'll talk to you again soon. Hit the notification button and do remember to subscribe.